Okay, so hi everyone. I am WWE Champion, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Curdy. Okay, so right now I am going to have my lunch.
Something totally different. I'm sure they can take one of those taste of champagne wishes and carry on dreams again, man.
They were the champions last year. They won those titles on the biggest stage we have to offer. Into the cover one more time. And another kick out.
Beautiful photo there, I guess. Beautiful. Time, balance, torque. I think that's the word earlier. Torque. A lot of torque there.
That's a good Scrabble word. And Shiloh Hill trying to get back into this match. And you take a look right now. Shiloh Hill has not done a lot in this match. And how they've been able to get out of the gate. He's almost pacing over there and moving around like a caged animal.
Right now, the defense project did a hell of a job isolating Tate, Landry. I mean, keeping him in prime position to get the best work out of this team, man. Oh, look at that tag right there. Look at smokes. Somebody's smokes. Oh, yeah.
Right in that flatliner. And it smokes that double stop to the spine. High impact, combination offense. Doesn't keep down Big Tank. And look, this trio has been molded and guided by the likes of Ethan Page, Ricky Saints.
He's the guy that's been out there and all of the brothers won so many titles. He's stepping in and like I say, he's like a player coach here, man. He's teaching these young guys as well and showing them how to do it. At the same time, he's got to give him a lot of credit for that, man.
My next team members trying to rally behind Big Tank, Shiloh Hill, the Vanity Project are on top of their game, and you sense that newfound, not even success, but almost like that energy that is starting to rise of all the early success they have had in NXT.
That confidence there. You see him right there, they talking all the time. Man, I love him, man.
Six-man tag team matchup continues. Which team is going to be victorious? It's that time of year where everyone needs to step up with Stand and Deliver right around the corner in St. the assault.
Kids gonna need a little ice was back after that one right there.
That smokes it. Smokes it. Tango needs some ice for their jaw. Same can be said for Brad Bailey. Drake back up. Out goes Shiloh Hill. The two legal men are in the ring in this six-man matchup, which began with the Vanity Project attack. And then Tay
Talking about going for the ride.
just got swallowed up. Boss man slam. Tag made.
That's the belly boys.
Uh-oh, not
That's
me.
the belly
Out.
boys.
Take a look at that.
What day?
What offense? Shiloh Hill is legal. Hill made the tag into the cover in the Vanity Project. Taste defeat tonight. Serial winners. The team on. And Shiloh. What a whirlwind. Six-man tag team match this was. I mean, again, we talk about everything we said and saw from the start to this moment right here. In unison, Shiloh Hill was the legal man. Shiloh Hill was able to take out Jackson Drake and pick up the victory for his team here tonight.
Jada. Congratulations. I guess you got what you wanted. You truly did bring the hell out of me. This ends at Vengeance Day. In a street fight!
Blake looks like she's been held back. Tina's getting right into it.
On Saturday, May 9th, after the biggest weekend in WWE, what happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay there. It follows you. And in Tampa, it hits back.
All scores are settled. It's personal. It's backlash.
Well, what we have here is an oblique fracture to the fifth metacarpal. That's the small bone on the outside of your hand. Now, the fragments are not displaced or separated. However, it is an injury we should take very seriously. My best advice is we take you out of action for a period of time and immobilize the fracture. Now, if on the other hand you decide to go to the underground match anyway, there's a real risk. There's a risk this injury gets worse, taking you out maybe up to 6 months. The other thing is it could very well result in permanent deformity and or loss of function.
Sorry, Doc, I can't be out that long. I'm one of the most reliable women in the WWE, and it's just not the right time. I have a lot of opportunities coming up. You know, and once I'm done with Kalani, I aspire to win a championship. I need to be on stand and deliver. Just trust me, Doc. I won't hurt my hand again. I promise. Look, I signed all the paperwork clearing NXT and any doctors of any liability. Going to the underground, that's my world. And come Saturday, I'm gonna shut Kalani up for good.
Promise me you'll come back after your match.
about. And kill it. And Saturday's called Vengeance Day. How poetic. Because that's the day I cash in my final promise of destroying Dark State by taking you out.
After what you did to me and my brothers, tossing our gold, taking out Osiris, and trying to put me on the shelf, I'm fighting for 4 on Saturday. This Tony D'Angelo side speed bump in my way, it's gonna get ran right over. Then there ain't gonna be a damn thing on my way becoming NXT champion. Because the main event and Stand and Deliver has my name on it. Because the NXT takeover, the Dark State takeover, is far from over. So on Saturday, you better be ready the moment you step foot on this damn property, because I'm only waiting for your ass in the parking lot. It's on sight! Nah, he cool. He gonna get what's coming to him on Saturday.
I'll be ready, Dion. Ready to whip your ass in the parking lot, drag your lifeless body to this ring, and beat you in front of everybody. Because on Saturday, one of the 2 reasons I came back to NXT will be complete. Will the mission be accomplished? We all find out Saturday at Vengeance Day.
JC Jane, last week you arguably escaped a huge title match against Sol Ruka, but coming up next you'll be defending against what some may say is a bigger threat in Zarya. So how do you plan? Sarah, the only thing that I'm trying to escape is being caught in the middle of this pitiful Zaruka breakup. Have you seen Sol here today, Miss Journalist? Because I'm sure she's lingering around the building somewhere. There's absolutely no way she's gonna let Zarya get a championship match after what she pulled last week. And let's just say, for argument's sake, that Sol doesn't want to get revenge on her former best friend. Lainey and Fallon, they understand the assignment. Once I get past Zarya tonight, then it's smooth sailing to Stand and Deliver, where I await my next opponent. And that's the Champs Cue.
Well, it is time for our second championship match of the night.
TNA Knockouts champ. And Tommy, all of your friends have moved on. I think it's time you should do the same, don't you? Think about it.
Tick, tick, tick.
Like I'm not standing right here. I know you ain't considering who take advice from Lexus King. Come. Oh, we go from 2K26 to the real deal, live and in person. How destructive can Zara become as our champion?
I look at Zarya right now, and this is the Zarya that I've been waiting for. This is the Zarya that can go straight to the top of NXT.
She very well could be the NXT Women's title on the line in a matter of moments. Let's now go to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, South Australia, Zarya. And her opponent, representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Women's Champion, JCJ. All about the NXT Women's title. What's JC looking for? JC's looking around thinking, Soul Ruka's just gonna jump out from somewhere. I'm looking up now too. I think Zarya's thinking the same thing. And Derek Sanders, the official. This one's underway, Book. Hey, JCJ taking full advantage right out of the gate.
Right now, I'm telling you right now, Zarya cannot afford to be distracted here tonight. This is a chance of a lifetime right here, Vic.
Well, JC, I think thought she was gonna skate through after last week, and ran right into Zarya with a wake-up call of sorts. When she was confronted by the challenger here tonight, you can see in her eyes she was hoping for a replay of last week moments ago. She was peeking over her shoulders, peeking over Zarya's shoulders. Referee trying to get a little separation between champion and challenger, but this one's official. This one's underway.
Zarya just made a big shot right there from JCJ. JCJ did flip on a banana peel and ended up in this one. She's the best. She's the best. It is like going out there and win, no matter what. I love it, man.
This is the first meeting between these two women. And it is for the NXT Women's Championship. One night into the final NXT before NXT Vengeance Day this Saturday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Not to forget, Countdown to Vengeance Day comes your way at 6 o'clock Eastern, streaming on Peacock internationally on Netflix. Zarya right now in control and trying to turn this thing around. JCJ going right around, maybe looking for an abdominal stretch.
Just slow it down. Slow it down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Would you attribute this to almost like a game of basketball, calling a timeout when the opposition gets hot?
You gotta think about Zarya. She's very, very powerful. She's gonna lead on that. Right now, it's JCJ's job to slow her down just a little bit. Try to stop the momentum. That's what JC tried to make.
Let's bang back. followed by a defense there was no break. Jason Jane has had no break. There's been no rest for her over the last week or so.
It ain't that's what being champion is all about. Being champion is the hardest job. It's just being big. It really is. And you gotta be battle tested. In that position, and there's no better than JC Jane.
Right now, holding on to Zarya, trying to keep Zarya grounded, trying to isolate Zarya so she can use that power to her advantage. And look at this submission. Look at the bend in the lower back, the strain in the body of the champion. Just right now, holding and pulling on the challenger. Jane looking to make Zarya tap. NXT Women's Championship hangs in the balance. NXT Women's Championship on the line, JC Jane. You can see right now, she is trying desperately to hold on. Trying desperately to get Zarya to tap. Zarya not at 100% after going into those steel steps. You've seen her grab her shoulder a few times, Booker, but you got to start to wonder, will adrenaline start flowing through the veins of the challenger?
Talking about that shoulder right there, JC Jane. She's got a bullseye. She's got a target right there as well.
Oh, JC Jane said after it's not going to be smooth sailing. She's got to get through the rough waters of this match to make it a stand and deliver, with tickets go on sale tomorrow at Ticketmaster. The biggest night of the year in St. Louis. Will one of these two women be the women's champion on that night? Who's walking out tonight? Zarya. Pivotal point in this matchup right now. You can see JC's in pain. Zarya right now, she's in obvious pain. A fatal influence on the outside trying to rally their partner, their champion. One more look. Big impact for both women. And right now, Booker, we're getting into the deep waters of this matchup.
You ain't John. We are in these deep waters, and the question is, who's gonna swim? Who's gonna swim the longest? Who's gonna swim the hardest? And right now, Zarya's bringing the fight, man. Oh yeah.
Huge headbutt. You know, I talk about Zarya has had championship opportunities in the past. She's even challenged for the Knockouts title in TNA with the help of Sol Ruca, but this is her first chance at the NXT Women's Championship, and she's trying to make the most of it. And Booker right now, she is rocking your rock star, JC Jane, who just got tossed.
That's the strength of Zarya that these late stages right now can definitely be affected.
Worldwide titles on the line. That shoulder just got off the mat. I don't know if you see through the far side of the screen. Fallon Henley said, wow, that was close. And she's not lying. Take another look at just how close it was. Maybe it's going the fan they want to. That's not quicker. Allowed Zarya to get back into the game. Big knee right under the jaw. Champion right now is rocked. Almost looks out on her feet. Challenger. Oh, man. Suplex. Turn it Jane inside out.